Welcome to the house that Rockney built. Leahy turned into legacy, Parsegan renovated, and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Virginia Cavaliers taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Virginia's offense takes the field. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous.
Back to pass, it's Colandrea. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. A running back and a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
Comes out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for second down. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Ball in the air, intercepted! Looking for more room. At the 20. Touchdown, Virginia! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down into 26. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the running back. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Finds a tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
The sure hands, it's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to throw, it's Carr. Pocket starts to collapse. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. UCF took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Orlando. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
And the Cavaliers will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Going with the ground game left. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Irish send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. What a terrible, terrible shame. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Colandrea. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, 2 great plays in a row by the defense, and if I'm on the coaching staff offensively, David, I'm starting to wonder, okay, how can I protect my quarterback? Do we need to move the pocket, change the launch point? Do I got to get the ball out of his hands quicker? Because right now, it doesn't look like my offensive line can hold up.
Nah, and when your offensive line can't hold up, there's a lot of things you can do, right? You can keep more guys in to protect. You can try to be a little bit more play action, run the football, keep them off balance. But 2 plays in a row, 2 dominant wins, 2 big sacks to really get this offense going the wrong direction.
The give from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Offense working from the pistol. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Carr. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense, applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The give to the tailback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Crawford. The Cavaliers pick up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back on the move. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Cavaliers have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Colandrea. Fires to the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Ball's out. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Cavaliers are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, that's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack, showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stonebreaker, one of the all-time great names in college football history? Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
They're bringing heat. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Looking for a man. It's Carr. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Irish send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and made. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Off the RPO, complete. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. On second down, just keeps firing. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Wants to go up top. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, This offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Larson. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's looking to throw it. Spits it out to the back. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Back to the air one more time. Caught close to the marker. It's Williams. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Back to throw, it's Carr. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. This offense has a second down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. With the catch, it's Larson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of touchdown Jesus.
And the Cavaliers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect plan just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Colandrea. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Getting some heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Love. And they're able to make the tackle. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. That's reeled in. It's Larson. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. He wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. They'll go to the ground.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing in these pads.
This quarterback part of their running game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Off play action. Coming after him. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
It's still 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. They played that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Handoff from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll go right back to the run. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. A first down for the offense. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it quickly to the tight end. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Takes it the other way. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Looking to throw, it's Carr. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Got it behind the line. It's Crawford. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Swings it out to the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Offense set on first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Snap it to the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Stands in and takes the hit. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Carr. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Harrison. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Got his man on the right, and they're able to get him down. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up for this 2nd and goal. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Colandrea. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown and now get nothing.
All right, so they fail on that 4th down, but the game is not over yet. There's still time. Defense has to get the ball back quickly. Offense is going to have to score quickly. You have to execute now.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Football on the return. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass. It's Colandrea. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Irish send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.